Now the push-pull tool is actually where it starts to get really quite exciting in SketchUp. There are so many interesting and cool things you can do with it that it's hard to condense those down into one short tutorial. But I'm going to try, so here goes. I'm going to start off by drawing a rectangle and showing you the very basic function of the push-pull tool. So the push-pull tool, in case you didn't know, is this one here, and I don't need to select the thing that I'm going to push-pull. All I need to do is float over the surface, click once, and then I can drag up. Now if you look in the bottom right hand corner, again, and this is very important, I can also then define the distance by typing. So if I want it to be 400, type 400, and I now have a rectangle or a block which is 400 tall. That's not the only thing you can do with the push-pull tool. Once you have your shape, there are lots of other things that you can do to add more profile to it, and I'm going to show you a few now. And this is where we actually begin to combine some of the different tools that I've been showing you. You can then add other shapes and push-pull again. So first thing I'm going to do is take a rectangle, and I'm going to draw two rectangles on the top. One there, one there. Now I've not been terribly accurate in doing this, they're just there for showing you. Now I'm going to take the push-pull tool again, and you can see that when I float over the top, you can see that that surface has now been separated from that surface and that surface. I now have three surfaces. So if I click and drag, I can pull that one up, and if I go to this one, I can also show that I can push down as well to make either a hole or a extra block on top of my existing block. I could also do something similar by taking the line tool. For example, if I draw a line here, I can then again use the push-pull tool to now push this part of that surface, which you can see again has been split into two. I can push that back. What I can also do, so I'm going to rotate this around a little bit now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an arc on this surface here. So I'm going to start in that corner, go to the other corner, and then pull up my shape like that, and I can either type in the distance I pulled it up, or I can just judge it by eye. For this purpose I'm going to just judge it by eye, and then again I can use the push-pull tool to, having seen that it's separated those surfaces, and when you see there, you can see it's kind of two colors and it keeps changing. That means the thickness is 0, and if I click, then that back surface will disappear. So I can radically alter the shape of my block by doing some quite simple things, and then using the push-pull tool. I'm going to show again what you can do with the arc. So for example there, I don't have to push and pull all the way through, I can just pull part way down. And already I have a pretty different looking block from just a plain old rectangle.